Good afternoon, and welcome to this special red carpet luncheon. To begin, I would like to call on the Honorable Judge Margot Halcomb to lead us in prayer and Pledge of Allegiance. Margot.
Please join me. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for the blessings of liberty we have received. We thank you for the selfless acts of our veterans, and we pray for the safety of those who serve our country. We thank you for those here with us today who provide such strong leadership, and we thank you for granting us your vision for our own futures as well as the future of our community. May we be given the wisdom and courage to live out your plan for our lives. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
For 62 years in a row, our Rotary Club has presented a play for the community, and last weekend we presented Big, the musical. It was a wonderful show, and I want to thank all the cast, crew, orchestra, Rotarians, and volunteers who gave of their time and talent to make this show a success. So today, another round of exciting March Madness begins. And as exciting as that is for a short period of time, it's not nearly as exciting as what's taking place in our city. Good things are happening, and the excitement is building day by day. Many, many people are responsible for this excitement, and it's my pleasure to introduce one of those persons, now fellow Rotarian and President and CEO of the Greater Hamilton Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Kenny Craig.
Thank you, Rich. So March Madness is our theme today, right? On behalf of the Chamber, we're thrilled to join the Rotary Club and Kiwanis in celebrating our award winners today. Congratulations to each one of you. Before we get started, I want to thank the Chamber's centennial sponsors that help us do the work that we do throughout the year. And please hold your applause to the end. That would be the City of Hamilton, Fort Hamilton Hospital, Mercy Health Fairfield Hospital, and Time Warner Cable Business Class. Let's give them a hand for the work they do. Also, I'd like to thank TvHAMILTON and the Journal News for their coverage of this event today. Before I turn the mic over to the Vision Commission, I just want to make one other announcement. On your tables, you have a card that looks like this. It says, vote yes for our libraries. As we're recognizing 3 individuals today for their contributions, we'll leave here today motivated to make a difference. In keeping with the Make a Difference or March Madness theme, whichever one you want, recently the Chamber of Commerce Board of Trustees endorsed the Lane Library's operating levy renewal that'll be on the ballot on May 5th, this year, 2015. So we encourage you to vote yes on this renewal levy. We believe that the libraries play a vital part in the vibrancy of the community, hence they play a part in positive economic development. Like I said, on your tables, you'll see the postcard with highlights of the renewal levy, and I want to emphasize there is no new tax increase with this renewal. Everybody have one of these cards? If you want to know more about what you can do to help us, Carrie Mancuso is sitting somewhere in the crowd. Please stand up, Carrie. She has one of these. She is held up. Stand up again, please, Carrie. You don't get to sit down yet. After the meeting, she will be standing back at the chamber table. She will be glad to have you take some of these to take to your organizations and places of business. She'll be glad also for you to sign up today to put a yard sign in your yard. Isn't that right, Carrie? And you'll be out at the back, okay? So again, on behalf of the Chamber and our Board of Trustees, we We encourage you to vote yes on issue 3, the Lane Libraries Operating Renewal Levy. Thank you, Lane Libraries, for the contribution you make to this community. Let's give them a hand. And now on to some more celebration and March Madness. I want to introduce Nancy Wiley, who is the chair of the Hamilton Vision Commission. Nancy?
Good afternoon, and welcome to the 11th Vision Awards presentation. The Vision Commission was created by Hamilton City Council in June 2001 to oversee the implementation of the Vision 2020 plan. In 2002, we recognized that it takes a village to produce lasting change, and so the Commission created the Vision Awards to recognize people and organizations whose accomplishments were in keeping with the plan. As the city continued to refine and enhance its plan, the Vision Commission has adapted its own activities to keep pace. Today, the Vision Awards reflect the 3 main areas of Hamilton's strategic plan, live, work, play, with 1 award given for each area. The Hamilton Vision Commission is pleased to present the 2014 Vision Awards to 3 outstanding individuals whose contributions to the betterment of Hamilton play a critical role in helping the Commission and the city achieve its strategic plan. Before we begin, I'd like to ask any past Vision Award winners to please stand and be recognized. Anyone? Anyone? Come on, don't be shy. Thank you for your service. Also, would any members of the Hamilton Vision Commission please stand? Without these dedicated volunteers, the Vision Commission wouldn't be able to accomplish all that it does for Hamilton. I want to thank the Greater Hamilton Chamber of Commerce for hosting this luncheon and the Hamilton Rotary Club and Lindenwold Kiwanis for their participation. And now for the Vision Award presentation, I'd like to ask Jeffrey Diver, Chair of the Vision Commission's Communications Committee, to come forward to present the awards.
Good afternoon. It's an honor for me to help present the 2014 Vision Awards. I first want to thank the other members of the Communications Committee of the Hamilton Vision Commission. So if you would please stand when I call your name. Nancy Wiley, of course here to my right, Brandon Sarber, Will McAdams, Liz Hayden, Joni Kopus, Carrie Mancuso, Sonia Crambuel, Steve Colwell, Perry Richardson, and Miami Hamilton for furnishing the photographer, and to Mike and Cindy Dingledine for creating the beautiful boards. Please help me in thanking them. The first award is in the category of Live, for any person or organization that has made an impact on our community by efforts to improve the city where we live through historic preservation, making livable neighborhoods, positive image, community service, connecting people, or influencing education. Our first recipient is to the family of Lester Butch Hubble. Butch Hubble moved to Hamilton when he was a preteen and attended Garfield High School and just got the city in his veins, even though he left for a period. He chose to move back to Hamilton after a distinguished career in the U.S. Navy and in serving in law enforcement in California. Upon returning to Hamilton in 2000, he jumped right into community work, forming the Hamilton Community Council in 2004, an effort to engage citizens, especially in the Second Ward, with improving their community. The Community Council undertook many efforts, including cleanups, community festivals, such as Rock the Block, youth development, youth job fairs, and leadership development of citizens. To clean up Hamilton and reduce litter, Butch organized the CLEAN, C-L-E-E-N initiative in cooperation with the Hamilton Community Foundation. While personally involved in all efforts by the Community Council, Butch participated in many other organizations, many represented here today. He served on the Hamilton Vision Commission, the Hamilton Community Foundation Board of Directors, Neighborhood Housing Board of Directors, the Board of Directors of my organization, SELF, supports to encourage low-income families, the Board of Hospice of Hamilton, the Diversity Board, and many others. He was active in the Hamilton Rotary Club and the Dominican Association, the Sound of Kesquicia, helping to coordinate its first parade in August of 2014. Butch committed a parcel of his land to be a community park, and later a second park in the memory of Mrs. Alice Brown just weeks before his passing. He personally mentored youth and adults, and in fact, Butch and the Community Council sent several youth to the police academy. They also made sure families had food and clothes whether it was a holiday or not. He was always involved in the city cleanup and started every Saturday afternoon cleanup in the Second Ward. Butch ran the Booker T. Washington Community Center during 2 stints, once even as a volunteer. The second time he served as the executive director of the Community Collaborative, led by the Great Miami Valley YMCA. For his many achievements, he received SELF's highest honor, the Janet Clemens Community Service Award in 2013. However, he stayed humble and private in all of his affairs. Butch cared about all things Hamilton, but he especially cared about people of all races, colors, and creeds. It didn't matter to Butch. He had many friends. Butch passed away in October 2014 with dignity and hope for the community he supported. His loss was felt by the entire community. In fact, his death was featured on the front page of the regional Spanish-language newspaper, La Vanguardia Hoy. He remains a wonderful example of positive community engagement. I would like to welcome to the stage the family members who are going to receive the award on behalf of the late Butch Hubble. Daughters Kim Sanderson, Elaine Hubble, grandchildren Derek Davis and Alexis Davis, ex-wife Emma Hubble, mother-in-law Susie Jones, and friend Tina Jones. If you'd come forward, please.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And this is a special honor. My dad was mainly one to stay behind the scenes, but he did a lot. He did love Hamilton, and he loved people, and I will just always remember everything that he's done for his family and for others that he had only met one time. He was just really an encouragement to everybody. Thank you very much.
In the second category, it's work. For any person or organization that has made an impact on our community by efforts to improve the city where we work through innovation, job creation, or economic development. The recipient for that award is Jeffrey P. Thurman from Community First Solutions. Longtime Hamiltonian Jeff Thurman is committed to the economic health of the community. Over the past 36 years, Jeff has guided Community First Solutions into becoming Hamilton's second largest private employer with nearly 700 employees. The not-for-profit organization serves over 45,000 individuals annually. Under Jeff's leadership, Community First Solutions is currently undertaking 2 major investments in Hamilton. The company will be relocating its corporate headquarters in downtown Hamilton. The 50 employees that comprise Community First Solutions' corporate headquarters will be moving into the former Ringles Furniture Store. The renovation of this 6-story, 35,000 square foot historic building is expected to be completed this summer. The design includes community space featuring a 60-person training center, gallery pre-function area, an employment hub on the first floor, a second floor devoted to employee wellness and collaboration, and modern loft-style workspace on the remaining floors. The fourth floor will remain unfinished, awaiting future internal growth. The $5.88 million investment for a new company headquarters is something downtown Hamilton has not seen in a long time. This investment will surely serve as a catalyst for continued redevelopment in the surrounding buildings. As Jeff has explained, quote, "It's not about an office building. It really is about making a difference in the community. We really do have an obligation to strengthen this community, not just through the services that we provide, but with a true investment in making this community a stronger place. We hope this is a leap that encourages many others to leap," unquote. During his career, Jeff has been responsible for more than $75 million of local construction. Community First Solutions recently announced its largest single capital project in 20 years to build a $12 million, 42,000 square foot, 42 private room rehab center at Main Street and Stahlhaber Road. The facility will be built using evidence-based design, which puts science into architecture to create an environment where patients experience a faster and more comfortable recovery. These investments will have a big impact on the health of Community First Solutions and the City of Hamilton. But Jeff's contributions to Hamilton precede these two projects. His visionary leadership and passion for helping people has spurred significant growth since he joined Westover Retirement Residence in 1978, which evolved into Colonial, a multifaceted nonprofit organization committed to meeting the needs of older adults throughout the greater Hamilton community. In 2010, Jeff, along with his staff, launched Community First Solution, which he leads today as president and CEO. Community First is a nonprofit organization comprised of Colonial, Community Behavioral Health, Community First Pharmacy, and Partners in Crime. Jeff's strong history of community leadership is evident by the many boards on which he has served. He chaired the Government Services Building Task Force, was founding chair of and graduate of Leadership Hamilton Class 1, and past chairs of the Greater Hamilton Chamber of Commerce, Hamilton Rotary Club, and served as the founding member and past board member of Butler Rural Electric Community Connection. He's also served on the boards of the Butler County United Way, Great Miami Valley YMCA, Boys and Girls Club of Hamilton, the Center for Family Solutions, and the Center for Family Solutions. Today, he is an active member of the Downtown Improvement District, the SID, board member and past chair of Leading Age Ohio Foundation, and board member of Ohio State University Corps of Knowledge. Please join me in congratulating Jeff Thurman as a 2014 Vision Award recipient.
Thank you. Wow. Where did those 36 years go? Obviously, I'm pleased to be recognized by the Vision Awards Committee. Thank you for this honor. But yet, it's another venue of sharing the positive impact that all of us can have when we work collectively together. Quite honestly, my guess is many of you in the audience today may have recently viewed the We Are Hamilton video. Just out of curiosity, how many of you have seen that? Wow, that says it all. As you may know, that was launched with a partnership with the Community First, the city, and the Greater Hamilton Chamber of Commerce. To date, this short, very positive, inspiring video has reached over 63,712 individuals, and it has been viewed by over 26,342 people. We do have a great story to tell in Hamilton, and I'm very excited about what that video did. Thank you, Danielle. It really had a very positive impact in this community. We have a great story thanks to great leaders. And as many of you are here today, I'd be remiss not saying thank you to all of you. City Council, Joshua Smith, administration, or working collectively together better than I have ever seen. In actuality, I'd love to see all city officials and city council stand, please. Please stand. All city officials, city council members. Okay, not too many. Okay. Let me tell you, if you haven't had a chance to do something in this community in terms of building or expansion, it's a different culture. It's a culture of how can we make this happen? What can we do for you? How fast can we get it done? Joshua canned a statement that I remember shortly after he came, and he said, "We're going to work at the speed of business." I about lost it. Okay? That's typically not what you think of when you think of governmental officials. They are working at the speed of business. I can tell you, just in working with the recent office building, it is so pleasing to go to a meeting and have everyone there on the same page trying to help you get the project done on time and under budget. I just can't say enough. I really can't. I could go on and on for hours. I firmly concur with Mike Dingledine's recent remark following the showcase of the We Are Hamilton video. And I'm not quoting because my memory's not that good, Mike, sorry. But basically, Mike's statement was, it is not about one person when he was talking about the video, but rather the significant impact that can be achieved when we all work together on the common goal of improving our community. Folks, I have never seen in my lifetime, and I have lived in this community 62 years, I have never seen a time that's as positive as today, as people working together. Congratulations to all of you. With that comment in mind, obviously there are a few people I need to thank. Many thanks to the Community First Solutions Board of Directors. Steve Sullivan, I believe, is here. Steve, are you here? Steve, stand up. It's not like him to take any credit. He's the chair of Community First Solutions. My guess is there are many Community First board members, other subsidiary board members, and our management staff here today. And it's basically, these are the individuals that have been visionary. These are the individuals that make a difference. Again, collectively, all this is possible. Thank you to our nearly 700 employees of Community First, who definitely understand working together, we can help more people more often. Thank you to Liz for the nomination. I appreciate that. And a very special thanks to my wife, Julie, who is here, who has kept me grounded and quickly figures out ways to deal with my stress to keep it at a productive level. All right? But most of all, thank you, Julie, for always keeping life in perspective for me. Thank you very much for this honor.
In the third and final category, the play category, this award is presented to any person or organization that has made an impact on our community by efforts to improve the city through the arts, entertainment, recreation, events, or activities. For this honor, we are recognizing Adam Helms. Adam is a relative newcomer to Hamilton, having moved to the city in 2010, but he has had a large impact on our community, especially through his work with the River's Edge Summer Concert Series. After working for the city of Howard, Wisconsin for 6 years, Adam moved to become the Performance and Information Services Administrator for the city of Hamilton. Adam proved to be good at tackling difficult problems in the 2 years he spent in that position and began to be recruited to other positions that required his skills. Adam went from being city clerk to the general manager of Twin Run and Potter Park golf courses, and for the first time since 1998, they are making a profit. He then switched gears again to become director of the new Department of Resident Services for the city of Hamilton. Throughout these job shifts, Adam has consistently been involved in one activity, the Summer Concert Series. In the past 3 years, it has become a passion of Adam, and his hard work has been a major reason that the River's Edge concerts have been so successful. Adam has been the leading force behind the concerts, organizing and chairing a concert series committee responsible for most aspects of the series, including researching and scheduling bands, fundraising, managing the events, and everything in between. Adam and the rest of the dedicated committee members that volunteer their time and effort to the concert series are the reason the summer concert series is able to offer an extensive mix of eclectic, compelling, and high-quality entertainment options. Because of this team and all the volunteers involved in the concert series, the overhead cost is significantly reduced. This, combined with the committee's effective fundraising efforts, is the reason River's Edge can provide free, high-quality entertainment that is open to everyone. Adam has worked tirelessly, not only as a city employee but as a volunteer, with a committee of community volunteers to make the series better and better every year. The Summer Concert Series has differentiated itself from other such free public series in Butler County by consistently recruiting top-notch, up-and-coming national talent to Hamilton from notable music hubs of Nashville and New Orleans, among others. The series has developed a reputation of being a great show and a great time, regardless of whether you've heard of the band. Adam's hard work has led to establishing River's Edge as a true entertainment hub that can attract acts from around the country and thousands of concert goers from throughout our region into Hamilton. But the Summer Concert Series is more than just concerts. It has been a powerful representation of Hamilton's progress as a city. The concerts engage people with the transformation of downtown Hamilton and represent the quality of life activities Hamilton hopes to continue to build. The success of the concert series has a spillover effect on the local economy, as concert goers regularly drink and dine before and after the concerts. As Hamilton's downtown revitalization continues, these concerts will continue to play an important role in bringing people downtown. Originally from Grafton, Wisconsin, Adam lives in the New London neighborhood of Hamilton. He's on the Hamilton Rotary Club Board of Directors and the Fitness Center Board of Directors. In addition to his love of live music, he was in a band in high school and college and still plays at open mic nights around town. And get this, guys, he once ran the length of an entire parade in the #1 Milwaukee Brewers sausage costume. And I'm told you can Google that to prove it. Adam and the entire Summer Concert Series committee embody the play category by directly impacting the city through creating and sustaining a series of live and tremendously fun recreational activities. Please join me in congratulating Adam Helms as a 2014 Vision Awards recipient.
Thanks, everybody. This is pretty cool. Normally when I talk in front of this many people, it always starts with, "What's up, Hamilton?" So I figured that'd be a good way to start this. Like I said, I'm not from Hamilton. I moved here about 5 years ago. But I learned quickly that Hamilton is a great community, and we have great people here. Shortly after I moved here, I got in a motorcycle accident. And while I was recovering, I still didn't know very many people. My brother was helping me out, get around the house, and he looks at me and he goes, "Hey, do you know that guy in your backyard?" And there's Steve Timmers mowing my lawn in the backyard. Bill Groth, brought me breakfast. Everybody here helped out, and that's the thing that makes these events great, and everything in the city great, is we have a great community. This place is, the people here are absolutely fantastic. Moving on to the next point, in that same vein, this is not a me award. This is a we award. Everybody here in this room, more than likely, probably had something to do with the concert series. Whether you volunteered, whether you run a business, you sponsored the concert series, whether you just came out to have a great time. My job was just to pick the bands. The real vision here goes back to City Council and the folks, 6, 7, 8 years ago, who had the vision to put an amphitheater on the river. You know, Bud Scharf, Rich Engel, City Council, they helped design and put the funding together. Mike Dingledine helped design this thing. Like I said, I just get to do the fun part, and I like that band. Let's get them up there. Staying with the we, as we mentioned, the Concert City is run solely by volunteers. Nobody gets paid to do this. I don't get paid to do this. We do it because it's fun. Karen Whitmer recruits all kinds of volunteers to help us serve beer, unload the band's equipments. Steve Maxwell, he does the same thing. If Steve wasn't around, we wouldn't have lights. I wouldn't know how to set up the sound, how to set up the barriers. He makes that venue run like a song, no pun intended. And then finally, my other guest back there, Gary Brockman. Steve and Gary have been with me from the very beginning. When I said, hey guys, let's try to do some music in town, I didn't know Gary. Gary just heard that we were trying to do something. He said, hey, I'll run sound for you. I said, all right, let's do it. And we kind of put together this group of people who just share a love for live music and having fun. And that's how we make it work. The event is completely homegrown. This is what is truly outstanding to me. With the exception of Miller Coors, I'm pretty sure all of our sponsors are from Hamilton. This is a Hamilton event. And we'll count Miller Coors as a Hamilton business because they're just right up the road and they do a lot of things for the community here in Hamilton. I mean, so how cool, give yourselves a round of applause. Like, we couldn't do this without the Hamilton businesses. It's fantastic. You know, I just wanted to start this thing when I moved to town. I was 26 years old, didn't know anybody, and I'm like, what can we do around here? You know, what's going on? And I kind of looked, I'm like, well, not much. So like, let's get some music together. Let's put a stage out on the street. And I knew the next year that we were having this amphitheater, and we had just cut the parks budget. I'm like, well, you know what? We can build some momentum. Hopefully we can build some momentum with this free concert series. And when we roll out the amphitheater next year, we can have all kinds of momentum going in, and it'll be a riot. And truly, if anybody ever received our sponsor packet, our mission is pretty simple. It's just to bring people together through the power of music. I think Hamilton has made great strides in the past 5 years in being more inclusive with the entire community. When I got here, there wasn't a gathering place where the whole community come together just to hang out, meet new people. I think I've had more people tell me that. I met my neighbor the other day down at River's Edge. I didn't even know he lived 2 houses down. Like, that is the whole point. Come out and have fun. Finally, River's Edge is the jewel of Hamilton. It's not just bringing attention here from Hamilton. It's bringing both the regional and national spotlight to Hamilton. Just recently, we were nominated by two different awards, City Beat and Cincinnati A-List. You know what we were nominated for? We were nominated for Best Live Music Venue in Cincinnati. Let me say that again. Best Live Music Venue in Cincinnati. And I don't know, when I checked the A-List awards, when voting closed on March 22nd, River's Edge was still #1, so I think we got that one locked up. Last time I checked, Cincinnati was like 35 miles away. We're in that conversation. We are in that conversation, which is awesome. Just yesterday, we had tickets go on sale for David Shaw's Big River Get Down. I think a lot of people in the room know David Shaw. I looked at how many tickets we sold yesterday. We sold about 500 tickets, and there's a map that shows where people live that bought tickets. So June 20th, we will have people here from Philadelphia, New Jersey, Elizabethtown, Kentucky, West Virginia, Wisconsin, may or may not be my brother, North Carolina, Cleveland, Louisiana, New York, Texas. And that's just in one day. So, I mean, imagine who's going to be here on June 20th. We are bringing people here from all over the country. It's fantastic. Finally, just to touch on the golf courses, I'm at the golf course. I got to thank City Council for giving me the opportunity and the trust to let me run the golf courses like a business. There are other communities who have municipal golf courses where their City Council, here's the rate, and that's what it's going to be for the rest of the year. City Council said, Adam, run this thing like a business, and let's see if you can get this turned around in 5 years. So I got to thank City Council for giving me that freedom to operate it like a business. And then Joe Brandon, Mark Moore, Paige Caesar, Those guys are at the golf courses day to day. They're the ones doing the work. And then the army of volunteer rangers. Again, volunteers, community. That's what makes playing so much fun in Hamilton. Everybody in the city loves playing, and you guys support it. I would ask that you continue to support the golf courses in River's Edge. Our first concert is Saturday, May 30th at River's Edge. I hope to see you there. Thank you.
Stick around because we're going to do a proclamation for each of you, okay? Okay, it's now my honor to introduce Councilwoman Kathy Klink, who's going to read a proclamation for each of our recipients. So if I could ask Adam, Jeff, and Kim if you would come up on behalf of your family. Councilwoman Kathy Klink has a proclamation from City Council.
While they're coming to this podium, I guess I feel like all of you, such pride in what we heard today, such pride in what's happening in our city. Good stuff. It is my privilege to represent the mayor and the other members of City Council with a proclamation for our recipients. So if you'll bear with me for a minute. Whereas the Hamilton Vision Commission presents Vision Awards to those who show passion and dedication for the overall improvements of the city of Hamilton. These awards are given to individuals or organizations that align with the city's strategic plan of live, work, play. This year, the Vision Commission proudly announces its 2014 Vision Award winners. First of all, our friend Butch Hubble. Whereas Lester Butch Hubble is recognized for his commitment to community work, starting with the formation of the Hamilton Community Council in 2004, an effort to engage citizens, especially those in the Second Ward, with improving their community. Butch participated in many other organizations. He served on the Hamilton Vision Commission, the Hamilton Community Foundation Board of Directors, Neighborhood Housing Board of Directors, the Board of Directors of Supports to Encourage Low-Income Families, SELF, the Board of Hospice of Hamilton, the Diversity Board, and many others. For his many achievements, he received SELF's highest honor, the Janet Clemens Community Service Award in 2013. So it's my privilege to present this to you, Kim. In the work category, it's our friend Jeffrey P. Thurman. Whereas Jeffrey P. Thurman is recognized for his commitment to the economic health of this community. Under Jeff's leadership, Community First Solutions is currently undertaking 2 major investments in Hamilton. The company will be relocating its corporate headquarters to the former Ringles Furniture Store in downtown Hamilton. Community First Solutions also announced its largest single capital project in 20 years to build a $12 million, 42,000 square foot, 42 private room rehab center at Main Street and Stallhaber Road. Over the past 36 years, Jeff has guided Community First Solutions into becoming Hamilton's second largest private employer with nearly 700 employees. Congratulations. And finally, in the play category, and I can say I've been a beer lady at a whole lot of those concerts, and you guys all need to come out if you haven't been there because they are great fun. And the story you gave, or what you mentioned about people meeting their neighbors there and not even realizing their neighbors, you're right on. That's exactly what happens. So in the play category, it's our friend Adam Helms. Whereas Adam Helms is recognized for his impact on the community, especially through his work with the River's Edge Summer Concert Series. Adam has been the leading force behind the concerts, organizing and chairing a concert series committee responsible for most aspects of the series, including researching and scheduling bands, fundraising, managing the events, and everything in between. This summer concert series has differentiated itself, as we've heard from Jeff's comment, by consistently recruiting top-notch, up-and-coming national talent to Hamilton from those notable music hubs of New Orleans and Nashville. Hamilton's downtown revitalization continues, and these concerts will continue to be an important role player in bringing people to downtown. Now, I'm going to add this to all of yours. Speaking for Pat Moeller, the mayor of the city of Hamilton, and all the members of City Council, we congratulate the 2014 Vision Commission Award recipients.
Our thanks and congratulations go to all the honorees for their hard work and dedication to the city of Hamilton. Please be sure before you leave today that you take a look at the boards up front that kind of highlight the successes that these three recipients have had. It's now my pleasure to turn the program over to past president of the Lindenwold Kiwanis Club, Lou Robinson.
Thank you, Jeff. It is my honor as past president. I'm filling in today for our president, Tim DeRico. I would like to add my congratulations to the city of Hamilton for this great day on our vision. And I know we're going all the way to Vision 2020, and I think we got a lot more to look forward to. Thank you for coming, and this meeting is now adjourned.